The news spreads across the world like fire. And so even the East Blue area of Fuchsia Village is not unaware of what is happening. People are discussing about the incident. One says that Garp's status is unknown at Pirate Island. The other says he is not written off as dead, is he? In between the chaos, Whoop Slap is the man who is assured of Garp's safety. He calls Garp the man who has created many legends, and therefore there is no need to worry. Makino too agrees with him. Whoop Slap then hears somebody laughing and shouts at the top of his voice, "What is so funny?" But he finds out that the person laughing is Makino's baby, who is now crying. Makino holds her baby and exclaims she is still worried for Garp as her child has just recently become familiar with Luffy's face. Makino asks her baby is he fond of his big brother Luffy? Meanwhile, at Mount Kalubo, Dadan is with her bandits. She is crying because Garp and Luffy are missing. Suddenly, an earthquake can be felt all over the world. The citizens all over the world are feeling the massive earthquake. Laboon in Grand Line, Iceberg in Water 7, Hina in Marine HQ, Momonosuke and Wano all can feel the earthquake. Though the epicenter of the earthquake cannot be determined in this age with unusual geographies. Not only these, but the earthquake can also be felt in other areas such as prisoners in Impel Down and citizens in Logetown. All can feel the earthquake. From the day Lulusha Kingdom vanished from the trace of maps, the event is happening after 6 days. In the place where Lulusha Kingdom once was, no traces of country's landmass can be seen. Instead, a massive hole can be seen in its place where sea waterfalls are forming around it. The massive hole caused by the earthquake has raised the sea levels of the world by about 1 meter. The massive earthquake can be felt all over the world. In the Kambaka Kingdom, people are in shock noticing the sea levels. Ivankov, Ahiru, and others are also reacting to what is happening. The sea levels have risen so much that many shorelines and islands have vanished. Reports are coming from different regions about the flood situation of that region. Some are saying that the flooding was horrible. In some regions, sharks have entered houses. The situation throughout the world is critical. In the Fuchsia village, there are mixed reactions. Some people are insisting for going on fishing, while others are forbidding them to set sail. Whoopslap is too looking worried. Meanwhile, at the Egghead Island in the New World, the earthquake can be felt and the sea levels have risen too. At the Egghead Island, a convocation order for a national-class military force, surpassing even the Buster Call, is being staved off. Marine battleships, including 20 huge ones and a fleet of hundreds ships of various sizes, surround the island. A sea beast attacks one of the marine battleship, but is killed by Admiral Kizaru's beam attack. On the battleships, around 30,000 marine soldiers are on board. Sentomaru talks to Kizaru and tells him that he warned him not to attack the sea beast weapons, to which Kizaru replies that he was not the one who initiated the fight. This means Kizaru does not want to destroy the island. These absurd number of battleships are controlled by 9 vice admirals from Marine headquarters and Admiral Kizaru. Kizaru tells Sentomaru to come out and surrender, but Sentomaru warns him that they will reply with laser attacks if Kizaru continues to attack the sea beasts. Sentomaru tells Kizaru that Vegapunk was able to make the lasers for pacifistas by just studying Kizaru's abilities. A flashback scene is shown where young Sentomaru gets excited hearing powers of Kizaru when Kizaru revealed his powers to Vegapunk. Sentomaru exclaims that he never thought Kizaru would be the one who will come to arrest him. Kizaru tells him that he cannot cover him and save him from the charges of researching the Void Century. He has to follow orders because he is a corporate slave. Kizaru tells him that there is no good in fighting, as the more they cause destruction, the more it would become unfavorable for them. It also looks like that Rob Lucci and company have failed to carry out the assassination because the Straw Hat Pirates are also there. Meanwhile, within the battleship, Saint Saturn is enjoying his meal. Saturn asks for the current status and also tells everyone to hide the fact that he is there. Vice Admiral Doberman finds the article of Straw Hats taking Vegapunk as a hostage to be interesting. Doberman then tells Saturn about the status. He tells him that there is no mission conclusion report from CP0 agents, and on the other hand, Sentomaru is still on guard. Doberman gives a whole recap of Egghead Island and the arc of different characters. He tells him that the ones at the punk records are 7 Dr. Vegapunks, including the Stella body. 4 Seraphim units are protecting them. The group they are allied with are the Straw Hat Pirates, comprising of 10 members. The advance group which was sent was led by 3 Cypher Paul agents, including Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. At the Fabrio phase, the remaining Cypher Pole soldiers, numbering around 100, have been captured by Mark III pacifistas, Mark III units being led by Sentomaru. Doberman further adds that the barrier of Frontier Dome is fully active, and so getting in and out is nearly impossible at the moment. Saturn is carefully listening. Moreover, Doberman tells him that a day has passed, but it is still unclear that what has transpired inside. Saturn asks Doberman about the whereabouts of researchers and employees on the island. Doberman replies that everyone has escaped from the island a day before, and confirming the location of their ship is still being arranged. Saturn is worried that what if someone on the ship knows the truth, and therefore he orders Doberman to sink the ship on finding it. Doberman tells one more thing to Saturn, which is that the pirate Big Eater Bonnie was also witnessed on the same island. Saturn tells her that Kuma's daughter Bonnie is of no use, and she is just a little girl not any much capable. Meanwhile, fight is going on between the Marines and sea beasts. Kizaru is being informed that transmission waves from Egghead have been detected and they are connecting through somewhere. Somebody is trying to contact the holy land of Marie-Joise through the transponder snail as the transmission waves are passing through Marie-Joise. Kizaru sees the black transponder snail attached on his wrist and gets to know that message wiretap is possible with it. In the authority room, the call is connected to the Gorosei, and the person calling is Vegapunk York. York complains about their cruel actions to kill her along with the other Vegapunks. St. Marcus looks confused. York exclaims that she was the one who told them about Vegapunk Stella's betrayal. St. Marcus tells her that she is also one of the Vegapunks, and nobody can change that. Saturn is also listening to the conversation. York tells Gorosei that if she was interested in the Void Century, why would she reveal all that to them? However, Gorosei call her explanation absurd. St. Nusjiro tells her that she has done well in surviving. He then asks her about CP0 agents and Straw Hat Pirates' whereabouts. York tells them that she was the one who informed them everything overnight, and there are no showing no sympathy for her. York exclaims that the naval fleet surrounding the island shows that the Gorosei are planning to wage a war against her and kill her. St. Topman remains silent at her words. However, St. Shepherd speaks up and tells her that they have changed their minds. He says that she capable of creating mother flame weapons. York replies that they are good in doing business and asks them, did they really want that? York also exclaims that she was the one who supplied them mother flame weapons even before. Gorosei tells her that they need more mother flame weapons. York reveals that the plant capable of producing them is on Egghead Island. York asks for a promise that they will not cause any harm to her and the research laboratory. St. Marcus and others agree to her demand. She also demands for making her a celestial dragon. They agree to her demand and tell her that they will arrange that. York accepts their deal and then cries for help. She cries out that Straw Hat Luffy will kill her. Gorosei, Saturn, and Kizaru all are shocked hearing her words. York tells the Gorosei to crush all the Straw Hat Pirates. It is revealed that York is actually under arrest of Straw Hat Pirates with Zoro's sword on her neck and Usopp holding the transponder snail through which she is communicating with the Gorosei. Behind them, Nami, Luffy, Bonnie, Vegapunk, and the rest of the Straw Hat crew are having meal and relaxing. Even Lucci can be seen relaxed, and it is a mystery that what has made his relationship with the Straw Hat crew better. Nami exclaims that finally everything is coming into focus. Luffy exclaims that they will use York as a shield to get out of here safely. Bonnie exclaims that it is really a siege barricade incident. Vegapunk says, so that is what happened. The grand conspiracy has been foiled, and the whole crew is reunited.